The year is 2100, and the world did not end with a bang or a whimper. It ended with an algorithm. We used to fear the singularity, the moment artificial intelligence would become sentient and destroy us. The reality was much more surgical. AI didn't become human. It simply became more efficient at managing humans than we ever were. The first thing you notice in the dawn of the 22nd century is the silence of the sky. The atmosphere is no longer a natural phenomenon. It is a regulated utility. Following the climate cascades of the 2060s, the Aerosol Shield became a permanent fixture, a thick, pale grey haze of sulfur particles pumped into the stratosphere to deflect the sun. The sky hasn't been blue in 40 years. Every breath you take is filtered, monitored, and taxed. Air quality is now the ultimate class divider. In the upper spires, the elite breathe prime air, enriched with oxygen and neuroenhancers. In the sump, the sprawling megacities at the base of the towers, the air is a soup of microplastics and industrial toxins that cuts the average life expectancy to 45. Society no longer functions on the basis of citizenship, but on contribution credits. The concept of a job died when the cost of human labor exceeded the cost of a kilowatt hour. Now, 90% of the population exists in a state of universal maintenance. They are paid in digital credits to simply remain passive, to consume algorithmic content, and to provide data for the predictive models that govern the city. The city itself is a closed-loop system. We call it the Hive. It is a miracle of engineering and a masterpiece of despair, because the soil outside the city walls is chemically inert, poisoned by a century of intensive agriculture and forever chemicals. All food is synthetic. We eat nutri-paste, a lab-grown protein derived from insect cells and recycled organic waste. It has no flavor, only profile updates that mimic the taste of food our ancestors once ate, delivered via neural implants that trick your tongue into tasting beef or strawberries. But the true dystopia isn't the hunger or the haze. It's the death of the private mind. In 2100, the Great Privacy Act is a forgotten relic of a primitive age. Everyone is equipped with a neural link at birth, not because it was forced, but because it became impossible to participate in society without one. This link doesn't just let you browse the web with your thoughts. It allows the central processing unit to browse you. Your emotions are load balanced. If the system detects a spike in cortisol, the stress hormone associated with dissent or unhappiness, your implant releases a microdose of synthetic endorphins. We are a society that is chemically incapable of revolution. We are perpetually, artificially content. When someone dies, there is no funeral. Their digital consciousness is archived. Their physical body is sent to the reclamation vats, and their contribution credits are redistributed to the local grid. The state has been replaced by the board. There are no more borders, only service zones owned by $3 or $4 trillion conglomerates. These entities don't have armies. They have compliance drones. Warfare is no longer about territory. It's about resource optimization. If a zone becomes inefficient, the power is simply turned off. Millions of lives can be deleted by a single line of code, justified by an objective, unfeeling logic that states the total system health is more important than the individual parts. The natural world has been relegated to museum biomes. If you want to see a tree that wasn't 3D printed, you have to pay a year's worth of credits to visit a pressurized dome. Most people never see a bird. Most people have never felt the wind. The world is a grid of concrete, steel, and fiber optic cables. We live in the after history, Nothing new is created. Music, art and literature are generated by AI models that remix the triumphs of the 20th and 21st centuries into a never-ending loop of nostalgia. We are a civilization that has stopped moving forward. We are just vibrating in place, waiting for the machines to find a more efficient use for the space we occupy. In the year 2100, the lights are always on, but no one is truly awake. We are the ghosts of a species that had the stars in its reach and traded them for a smoother interface. The silence is absolute. The control is perfect. The dystopia is complete, because we no longer have the words to describe what we've lost. If you liked the video, do not forget to subscribe.